Good morning. In Missouri this morning, it's 57 degrees at 6:30, and I'm going to go let the chickens out, and then I'm going to go plant the corn and the potatoes. We had a light thunderstorm last night and some rain, which we were really happy about. We didn't even know we were getting rain, and our plants are going to be so happy that they got them. And I can tell that it's misting a little bit right now, so I may go get a little raincoat on to be out here. And I'm going to go let the chickens out first and then head over to the garden.
I'm a big guy. I'm real big. Look at that.
Okay, I'm back in, and I'm Renda.
And I'm Jim.
And we're Heartiness Approach. Well, I went out at 6:30.
Today didn't start like, last night I woke up one time and I heard rain, and yeah, I'm like, okay, we haven't been watching the weather, but apparently we're getting our garden water.
I know.
Thank you. But it's continued today.
Well, I went out this morning when I started the video, and I said, oh, it's misting. And it was, but by the time I actually got to the garden, I had to put my hat on. And it was raining, and so I planted one row double-sided of corn.
So 2 rows of corn.
2 rows of corn in one bed. Didn't get the other one done. Jim came out, helped. We got some perennials planted, 2 blueberries, 2 raspberries, some flowers, and the potatoes are all in the ground.
Yeah, finally. So. But I'm not working on the watering system today. Mother Nature's helping me out on that, so I can spend time on other things.
And we had to go and do a few things with the cows. They think they're done with that paddock. Missy was doing some strange stuff, and I was like, we were going to put her in this closer corral here soon. It's time. So we put her in there, and the other 2 cows are looking like, we want in there. I want you to tell the story to them that you just told to me.
Okay, so Missy is put in a different pasture.
We told them that.
Okay, so the other 2 weren't wanting to go out because they knew the paddock that they were in was pretty much eaten down. It wasn't, it was mostly eaten down. And they prefer to be with the big mama cow anyway.
It's not their mama.
It's not their mama, but she is a mama cow. She's the boss. And they didn't want to leave her, but then they're seeing she's got all this fresh grass. We've got to go out here. So we're kind of being treated like red-headed stepkids. And of course, Tillamook is red-headed, so partially. And I get it. They felt bad. But when they found out that the papa had taken care of them and given them fresh grass, they were good with it.
So Tillamook she's the brown and white one. She's the giddy teenager, and she was running, and he could tell. So he stopped so she wouldn't run over him. And what did she do? You said,
I stopped and turned around so I could dodge if I had to. But when I stopped, she stopped, all 4 hooves, and she slides about 3 feet. So, which surprised her a little bit. She thought she could just stop.
And Missy, who is in a corral now up closer, she could care less that she's by herself. She goes, I've got grass, I've got water, I've got my people, I'm fine.
She could care less about those other 2. She doesn't.
And those 2 have each other.
Here we are with Regenerate Don't Degenerate with Jim and
Renda
from Heartiness Approach. We're going to be doing some exercises. We're not doing warm-ups today like we normally talk about, but this is really exercises that can act as a warm-up. And we're going to do top to bottom kinds of exercises. This is to get you moving so that all your muscles get moving, all your joints get active, and it's a way to start. Nothing really difficult. I'm going to be doing standing up and moving around.
And we tried to make it so his head is not cut off and my feet aren't, so that you can see. So she's doing chair, I'm doing normal stand up. So one way or the other. Are you saying I'm not normal?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. So we're going to be doing the whole range, whether you're, anyway, you get the point. I'm sure you get the point. So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to just start with our neck. So we're going to take our head side to side, okay? We're going to do 10 repetitions.
And I do mine much slower than he does so that I don't get dizzy. So I may only do 5 in the time he does 10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to go forwards, look chin down to your chest, and then back as far as you can go comfortably. Don't force it. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How are we doing? Everybody doing okay? 8. Some of us are coughing. And 10. Now we're going to reach as high as we can and then down. Now reach up high and look down when you're doing it, okay? It's going to be activating our muscles in our upper back. 4, 5. I'm cracking in the back. 6.
Yes, you are.
7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this one is going to help keep your posture better. It also helps your back. We're going to bring our shoulders in together in the front, and then we try to bring our shoulder blades together in the back. Okay, that's 1, 2, and you count, Brenda. 3.
Can I count?
Yeah.
4.
What we want to do is encourage everyone, no matter what your situation is, but especially those who are homesteading or doing a lot of activities and work, that if your body is fully prepared for what you're going to ask it to do, it's less likely that you're going to hurt yourself or strain yourself. You're going to be able to do a whole lot more. This is going to be a stretch that starts, kind of gets your back activated more, your arms, your legs, just everything. So we're going to reach one hand as high up as we can, kind of a little bit to the opposite side, and take the other hand and reach the other way like that, okay? Okay? And we start coming, we're progressively going, one goes higher, one goes lower. You got it? You can go as slow as you need to, as fast as you want to, and then we're going to start back up or down, whichever way your hand is going. Big tall, big tall. Oh, there we go. How are we doing with that?
That was good.
Okay, yeah, that's very good. So now we're just going to do some twisties. Keep that back going out like it needs to.
You want my back to go out?
Yeah, take your back out. No, twist it around as far as you can. If you can only go that far, that's all the further you can go, and that's fine.
We must be exercising.
The idea is to go as much as you can. Get it to twist around.
Do not hurt your shoulders. Do not hurt your elbows.
There's no hurting going on.
Stint.
Pain is not gain, pain is pain. Pain means you're going to lose. But you want to do this frequently enough that you're able to do it, you're able to do more. That's the whole idea, is to get yourself doing more. So I don't know how you can adapt this, but you're good at this. This is where I'm going to do a little bit of a squat. And for those of you who are exercising a lot and you're a little bit stronger, more agile, you can actually use weights. Now these are dumbbells. These came from one of my sons, gave them to me for Christmas. He's very into exercising and he thought it'd be a great idea. So I I'm using 10 pounds. If you're using
These
some,
are 3.
she has
and
3.
I started with 1.
And you can use just a can, like a can of beans, that kind of thing. So we're going to bring these out in front and squat down. Now don't go further than you're comfortable with, okay? And if you don't have weights, just do it without weights, okay? This is working a lot on what you need to get some strength going on for you.
And you will get more even sitting in a chair if you tighten your core muscles, your tummy muscles, tighten those up, and you will get so much more out of this exercise.
9, 10. Now, I didn't mention about your core and tightening it up. That's important. I'm glad she brought it up. I was attempting not to overcomplicate our first day of doing this.
Scooch back just a little so they can see the top of your head. There you go.
Got the top of my head now?
Yeah,
okay, so even if you don't have weights, this is a good movement to do. These are just going to be the regular curls. Okay, there's a second one. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your weights are noisy.
7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to switch to the lower body instead of using my arms right now. Keeping the weights, you don't have to. I'm going to go up on my toes, then up on my heels. You probably can't see my toes and my heels.
And I'm doing the same thing in my chair.
This is giving your ankles a bit of a work. 8, 7, 8.
I was just reading from one of our viewers that says that she really appreciates the stuff we're showing her for senior steading, even though she's pretty young now, but she still has bad knees. And I told her that I had worse knees in my 40s than I do now, but I've learned to exercise them.
Yeah, look, the right exercise.
And one of the exercises I'm going to show them, just so that I can adapt it when you get ready to do something, is you put out your legs straight and you tighten this in here. I am tightening this as much as I can because what that is doing is increasing the muscles around the kneecap, and just tighten and loosen. Tighten and loosen. So when we do exercises and I'm doing that, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay, we're going to take 1 foot forward. You can put your hand on that knee, the other foot's kind of to the back. We're going to take this weight, we're bent a little bit forward. We're going to pick it up like this, okay? We're going to do 10 of those. If you don't have a weight, the motion is still a good motion to do. And encourage you to do it. Get those muscles and joints moving and being able to do what you needed to do. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to give you just a little bit of a rest there as we tell you how much we appreciate you coming along on this ride with us. It encourages us to be more frequent on our exercising. We're only going to put out 1 video a week for the exercising. We're doing our best to exercise every day, so you definitely can repeat these, add to them, adapt them, however you need to adapt them. So this next one we're going to be picking up to our chin with the weights like that, okay?
So I spread my knees apart.
3, 4.
This is the rowing one.
5, yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next one is a lunge. It's going to be doing the lower body. This is quite a workout. Can't remember how you adapt it.
That's where we're going to do the knee strengthening.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out forward in a little bit of a bend down with one leg and then out with the other. Okay? Go as far out as you want.
And for me,
or as little as you want.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
8.
That hurts the knees sometimes. This strengthens the knees.
And there's the last one. Now we're going to do some flies, some bent over flies. So with this, you get yourself bent over and your little rump gets stuck out in the back and you're keeping your back straight from there. We're going to take the weights. And if you don't have weights, you can go like that. Do I need to go forward?
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3,
Just want to be careful with your shoulders.
4.
If you're not used to doing it, just do it with your hands to begin with.
You don't have to go all the way up.
Don't put anything in your arms to begin with, because this will hurt your
If
shoulders.
you really have to go shallow, go shallow. Okay?
You're just showing up.
I'm not just showing off. I'm actually doing this for me.
He does this, you guys. That's why he's in such good shape.
I'm doing it for me. I'm going to let you pick a couple now if you want to pick.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's my series. I'm not doing anything on the floor today.
Okay, we're not doing anything on the floor. I'm going to, what we're going to do, can I just do some breathing exercises?
Perfect.
Okay. So, I'm going to
Breathing is so important. It is not underrated.
I'm going to sit with my back against it and just put my hands here, close my eyes and breathe in. 4 counts, hold it 4 counts, and breathe out 4 counts, okay?
Now you're relaxing your shoulders and your back when you do this. You're not tensing up, right?
Right. Okay, I will count.
Okay.
Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep yourself relaxing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. When you're not used to having breathe, you will see yourself breathe and you go, oh, this takes so much hard work to breathe. Yes, it does.
So it's important to do that.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And
How are you feeling?
Good. Jim, can you show them the one where you bend over to the ground, turn sideways so they can see? He's not forcing anything. He can bend his knee.
This is a relaxing stretch, is what it is, and it's great if you've been sitting at your computer a lot and kind of hunched over and so forth. But this is going to open you up and start stretching out your back. And I've done it a lot, so I'll be able to go further than you can probably to begin with. But you get your feet past shoulder width, just out a bit, and you just you just let yourself hang over. I bend my knees. I'm not trying to lock my knees. That keeps me from pitching forward. I have a lot better control over what I'm doing. But I let myself hang down, and I'm relaxing. I'm just relaxing. I'm not forcing it down. And as I relax, my muscles and joints loosen up and let me go more. When you're stretching quite often, your muscles tend to restrict you from going past what they're used to going past. And if you persist and just hold them for longer, at some point they release and they'll let you go more. And that's what this is about, is to keep going. Now, if you've been doing it for a while, don't come up really rapidly.
When you're done, kind of support yourself, and you're going to come up slow. If you're not used to it, you really need to come up slow so that you don't get yourself totally dizzy. If you've had your head below your heart, especially, you're going to want to do that.
Can I share my story?
Share your story.
I hear more people say, but I hurt, so I can't exercise. I hurt, I can't exercise. I'd like to share a story of a woman who came into my group, and when she came in, she had a pillow in her hand and a cane, and she was walking like this. And she was 30-something. And she sat down in the chair and moved another chair over and put her leg up. And I asked her what her problem was so that I would know. And she said she had rheumatoid arthritis and she had sciatic pain. And so I says, well, then just do exercises with your arms. So she did. It wasn't until the next day when I was there and we were doing this exercise that Jim was just doing with his head down to his feet that I looked over and she was doing it. And she goes, this feels so good on my back. The next day, she started doing things with her legs. Within 1 week, she had no pillow, no cane, and was walking into the room normal. And she said, I cannot believe that by moving my body, how I've gotten rid of the pain. And she had rheumatoid arthritis, so it's not like it's going to just go away. But exercising is one of the best things you can do for rheumatoid arthritis. So make yourself move.
Don't hurt yourself. Do movements that are comfortable to do, but don't stop moving. If you're capable of doing a certain number of movements, whatever they might be, a certain range, do those. Do what you can do. Don't lose what you have. Most times, you're going to increase what you can do. You're going to decrease your pain and increase your motion.
So we're going to show you some of the things that we have been doing today. We put a little bit before and we're putting a little bit after this video. I wanted to show you something that Jim made for me. I visioned it and you want to bring that over and I can show them here, this right here.
Oh, bring the camera over?
Yeah. All right. So this is the wall that's not done, that we had to put this in. We put this cabinet, it is into the wall now. We put this same thick wood, because this was so deep because of crooked walls. We put this same wood right along here. The cabinet fits right over it, so this is the backsplash, and these are my spice racks, and he's mounting them right there. And it's going to be so cool. Now, so we needed a cabinet for here, and we need a cabinet for here, because this one's a really bad cabinet. These cabinets have a little archway that goes up. And so we thought, well, we'll build the cabinet and then try to find the doors at a restore or something like this. But yesterday I got on Facebook and I found somebody that had two cabinets that are oak, that are shaped exactly that way, that are perfect for here and there. And I talked him down even, and I just have to paint them to match. I got the primer and all that. So then we'll have two cabinets here that match the rest of them. And it'll be awesome. And it was for a pittance. So that is all for right now. Anything else we need to tell them?
I'm Jim, she's Rinda, we're Heartiness Approach, and this is Regenerate Don't Degenerate.
Bye guys.